Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick talk real fast today. I've been watching some YouTube videos and watching some discussions about the problems in the Black community, and I just want to speak on this one thing because I keep on seeing it pop up, and I just don't understand why this particular concept keeps popping up. And it's men that are upset that women want a guy that, makes six figures or, has money to spend on her. They're like, if she wants you to spend money on her, she's a gold digger. If she won't fuck with you because you don't have money, she's a gold digger. But I'm sitting here and I'm just like, okay, I'm seeing all of these single mothers out here making a life for them and their children, paying all the fucking bills themselves, paying for all their kids' shit. Like, they might get like $500 a month, from a guy who thinks that is too much to give. And they're sitting there like getting upset about that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So here's the thing. You guys ask me a lot why I refuse to build up a guy, why I refuse to deal with a guy that doesn't have money and doesn't have his shit together already. And it's simple. It's because as a single woman, I'm going to have my own shit together. Like, if I can pay all of my own bills as it is, if I can sit there and take care of myself without you, and you can't even do that for me, like, if you're not making my life easier on that end, but you want me to make your life easier, you want me to sit there and to cook or to clean or to be your emotional support, to be your physical partner and everything, but you don't give me what I actually want out of the deal, I see a problem with that. And I think a lot of women, are ashamed. They've been brainwashed to feel like, they shouldn't say what they actually want from a man, which is, financial support and stability. And then they sit there and get upset with you when you don't have that, and they cheat, they get upset, you get nagging, you get all this drama. You wouldn't have the drama if you just sat there and realized, like, you're sitting there, you want to be called a king, you want to be called a god, but you don't actually have a kingdom. Like, you you have nothing for yourself at this point, but you want to sit there and call yourself a king. You got a bunch of roommates, you have no car, you have like no kingdom. And that's the disconnect that I see. If you can't do that for yourself, if you can't do it on your own, if you can't be a king in your own right, if you can't be a god in your own right without a woman to build you, I don't want to fuck with that. And a lot of women are starting to wake up to that. Like, we don't want to fuck with you if you need us to sit there to give yourself validation. You're pretty much a man-child then, as far as I'm concerned. If you need me to sit there and hold your hand so that you can have the basics in life that other people have no problem providing for themselves, you have no goals or achievements without a woman to sit there and push you to do it, that's not ambition. That's not a king. That's not a god. That's not someone I want to sit through and mix my personal energy with. So that's just my 2 cents on it. Feel free to share in the comments below, you guys. But I just had to sit there and say that, like, you need to stop expecting women to build you or to want to build with you. A woman that wants to build with you probably has low self-esteem. She doesn't feel like she deserves a god in his own right or a king in his own right to come and get her. He can't pursue her. So I feel like these women are settling, and I think it's kind of crazy. So you need to stop. Like, if that's the kind of girl you want, go on ahead and go after her. See what it gets you. If you want a truly ambitious woman that's going to sit there, like, if you want a real queen, in her own right, if you want a goddess in her own right, she isn't going to fuck with you if you don't have your own shit together. If you can't sit there and do exactly what she is doing and more, why does she need you? Why should she mix her energy with you? What are you bringing to the table? Oh, you got a good personality. Oh, you're a nice guy. Awesome, great. There's plenty of those around. Those are friends. Like, why would she sit there and mix her sexual energy with someone that doesn't have his own shit together? Like, you gotta realize sexual energy is a powerful thing. It's an incredible way to increase wealth and increase what you currently have. But you gotta have something there in the first place to increase it. You can't, 0 times a million is still gonna be 0. If you have 0, it doesn't matter what that woman tries to multiply for you, you're still gonna have 0, and you're probably gonna bring her down with you. So give her something to work with. That's what women do. We multiply, we increase, we make what you have better. But if you have nothing, then yeah, you're going to get someone who's nagging. You're going to get someone who doesn't have her own shit together. She's not going to sit there and be mentally right for you. And she's gonna nag, and then you want to sit there and get mad. Then you're gonna be like, oh, well, I cheated on her because she nagged. I cheated on her because she didn't respect me. Well, she didn't respect you because you weren't worthy of being respected. And you probably cheated on her with someone who doesn't. She has no respect for herself anyway. So you're just sitting there and perpetuating this cycle of just trash, and you gotta stop this shit. Like, that's not gonna make our community any better. It's not gonna get us anywhere, you guys. Get your shit together. Like, if you need to sit there and have your roommates do what you need to do, you know, bust your ass, make it happen, but don't expect a woman to be there for you at that time. Like, and don't see it as a flaw in her that she doesn't want to be there with you during that time. That's her being smart. That's her sitting there ticking and looking at her risks and looking at, you know, the risk assessment of being with you. And a woman that takes the time to do that, it's going to be someone you're going to actually be able to, if you can convince a woman that does do that kind of risk assessment to be with you, she's going to make your world 10 times better. If you get a woman that's just with you because, oh, you're cute, oh, whatever, like, personality, fuck that shit. Yeah, you're going to get exactly what you put into it, which is going to be nothing. So, with that being said, stop being lame. Stop being a loser. Go fucking get your shit right. Stop trying to pursue women when you don't have your own shit right. If you find a chick that's willing to fuck with you, be a friends with benefits situation, awesome, good for you. You still get your rocks off. But at the end of the day, you need to realize you're wasting your sexual energy. That energy that you should be utilizing and cultivating yourself when you don't have your shit together, and you're giving it away freely on sex that, like, at the end of the day is meaningless. You're screwing your own self over. You're sitting there taking your own energy and wasting it. You should be sitting there and cultivating that sexual energy to build for yourself so that you can find a partner that's going to respect what you have built for yourself. And that's just all I have to say for the day. I know I rant a lot, but you guys gotta get better with this shit. This is ridiculous. So with that being said, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going to go get some food, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.